Hello painting peeps and welcome. It's Kathleen from COZ Creations. Welcome to the No Bra Zone number 3, guys. I am glad you're here. Welcome to this girl's blooming journey. I started blooming a couple of weeks ago after watching lots of videos of some really talented artists, Jessica Winterstrom Art, Karen Durson, Waterfall Acrylics, and many more out there. And I tried blooming about a year or so ago, and I just couldn't get it. It just confused the heck out of me. You know, one house paint for the pillow, another untinted house paint for the pouring medium with Josonja Gloss Varnish, and then the Amsterdam pouring medium, and it made my head spin. And then the blowing part was hard. When you get older and you come in and you get close to something, you lose perspective, and I couldn't see what I was blowing. And then when I was at the Fluid Art Experience, and the wonderful people from Fluid Art Co. were there, and you could sign up for private lessons and consulting. I took a class with the darling Billy from Fluid Art Co. and she taught me how to bring my blow dryer down and then scoop it up and swoosh it across the canvas, and it worked for me, and I've done a few pretty blooms. But then today I woke up and I thought to myself, you know, all the blooms I've been doing have been on the PPG Multi-Pro house paint pillow, and that's white and it's tinted. Well, what do I do if I want a not white base coat? So I'm experimenting. You just kind of figure things out as you go once you learn the basics. So this girl's experimenting. So what do you do? Well, I'm not sure. So what I have here is a black base coat or pillow paint, and it is not the PPG Multi-Pro white house paint. What I've got here, and it might be a little bit too thick. That's a key to the thicknesses of things. You know, I got confused because my paints are thick, because my pouring medium is thick. But Aussie Floetrol in Amsterdam paint for your cell activator is kind of thin. Yeah, let's look at that. This is my bloom pouring medium, which is 50%, 2 parts deep base 8300 Behr Premium Plus untinted house paint with 1 part Josonja Gloss Varnish. And that's a thick consistency. Then my cell activator, which is Amsterdam Lamp Black, 1 part paint to 2 to 3 parts of the Aussie Floetrol, which is very thin, is twice as thin. I know you can't see that, as my blooming colors. Now, is that right? Do I need to add more Amsterdam paint to thicken it up? Because the Aussie Floetrol is thin. So once again, my head spins. So what do? You practice, you play, you experiment, which is exactly what I'm doing here today. What do you do when your paints are too thick? This, I think, is going to be too thick as my pillow paint. What do others do? They thin it down with Josonja Gloss Varnish, because Josonja Gloss Varnish is thinner than, of course, the paint. So what do I have here? I have my Behr Premium Plus Deep Base Untinted House Paint, which is what I use for my pouring medium for my blooms. Am I making your head spin? With golden fluids in the carbon black, and a little bit of Josonja Gloss Varnish. And I am going to need to add some more Josonja Gloss Varnish, or maybe just some water. See, that's another thing I don't know. Does water and Josonja Gloss Varnish go together? So what do? You practice, you experiment, which is what we're doing today. So I'm probably going to add a little bit of water to this to kind of thin this down. My pillow paint Behr Deep Base Premium Plus house paint with golden fluids in the carbon black. Now, my pouring medium, that was easy for me. My pouring medium is 2 parts of the Deep Base Behr untinted house paint to 1 part Josonja Gloss Varnish. Mix it up, you're good to go. If it's too thick, because you're using, say, a heavy body paint, thin it down, adding some Josonja Gloss Varnish, because this is thinner than the Behr Premium Plus 8300 house paint. So this is my pouring medium. You know, I'm teaching you guys stuff I know you already know because you watch videos of those talented bloomers out there just like I do. So 2 parts of this, 1 part of this in a container, stir it up real good. That's your pouring medium. So today's question is, what if you want a tinted base coat? What if you want a black, a blue, a gold, a red base coat? How do you do it? Because you can't use the PPG multi-purpose house paint. So I'm experimenting, and I've said that 100 times. Let's talk about our colors because they are yummy goodness. Some of my favorite colors right in through here. Right here, I call it my liquid copper. That is this little piggy, and that is their Zeus. How do I mix this? I take a big old scoop of this, I put it in my cup, and then I put close to equal parts of the Josonja Gloss Varnish. I stir that up and make a really good paste out of it, and then I add about 2 parts of my pouring medium, Deep Base 8300 house paint, and Josonja Gloss Varnish. Same pretty much with all these paints with the exception of this. This right here, yummy goodness as well. That is this little piggy, and that is their Lakeside. Love my piggies. Douse that pigment with Josonja Gloss Varnish. That's how you disperse it. Stir it up very gingerly so the pigment powder doesn't splash up into your face. Add your pouring medium and you're good to go. Now this gave me a little bit of trouble because I wasn't really paying attention. I love this color. This is golden, the Q word in the burnt orange, but this is a heavy body paint. And when you put a heavy body paint in a cup with heavy body pouring medium, oh my goodness. So this, I had to add a little bit of water to it to get it down to the consistency of these other 2 paints. This guy was easy and ever so delicious. That is golden fluids in the iridescent gold fine mixed with my pouring medium. No Josonja Gloss Varnish in these 2, only in my piggies. So what else? Oh, right here, my handy dandy cell activator, which is 1 part of the Amsterdam Lamp Black, blah, 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 and 2.5 parts of the Floetrol. Now my cell activator is much thinner, about half as thin as my pigments. Let's take a look at that consistency. And if any bloomers out there want to tell me if I'm too thick, let me know. But this seems to work for me. I know you probably can't see that because it's black, but the cell activator is not as thin as the other paint. So I'm going to thin down this pillow paint and get my handy dandy little scoop and blow dryer out. And we're going to try to do a little bloom, guys, so that I can answer some questions in this girl's head. And I'm happy that you're here for me to share them with you. Let's put some tunes on. Let's get busy.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
요즘 사람들은 더 이상 편지를 쓰지 않아. 왜 문자 하나에 다 담길까 그 많은 얘기가. 마주보고 하긴 어색한 마음 하얀 종이 위에 펜이 닿았으니 용기내 써내려가 볼게. 사랑해 좋아해 촌스럽지만 이렇게 고백해 멋은 없어도 난 지금 진지해. 장난 아닌데 유치해. 미안해 하지만 내 맘 You don't know. 그 어떤 세련된 말로도 대신 못해. 사실 달려가 너를 안고 싶어. Cause you are my baby. 어떤 표정들을 지을까 이 편지를 받을 즈음에 너 상상해보는 너의 얼굴 빨리 보고 싶어. 난 사랑해 좋아해 촌스럽지만 이렇게 고백해 멋은 없어도 난 지금 진지해. 장난 아닌데 유치해. 미안해 하지만 내 맘 You don't know. 꾸며진 말들보다 더욱 소중한데 You don't know. 서툰 고백이지만 받아줘. Cause you are my baby. You are my baby. 푸른 밤 수놓던 그 말들이 생각이 안 나. 그래도 이런 내 맘 하나 줘. You don't know. 이 세상 그 누구보다 더 소중한데 You 연인 사이 Cause you are my baby 이 세상 그 누구보다 더 소중한데 You don't know 내일은 친구 말고 연인 사이 Cause you are my baby
아주 우연히 듣게 된 그 노래 나도 모르게 숨죽여 들었어 색이 바래진 그날의 기억을 모른 척하려 두 눈을 감았어 이젠 아무렇지 않다고 믿었던 나 너란 기억이 다물지 못했나 봐 함께 들었던 그때 그 멜로디가 들려 넘기질 못해 멈춰진 시간 속에 그 노래 네가 좋다면 언젠가 들려준 곡 흔하디 흔한 그저 그런 love song